This was a result of a car chase that went through Boulder, Colorado. We're a couple minutes behind ZFG videography here. Make sure to check out his channel, subscribe, give him a thumbs up. Looks like they have the suspect of the vehicle there. So looks like we got 3 state patrol vehicles, one's across the street, 4 or 5 sheriff vehicles, and I saw a couple Boulder PD take off on the way in here. Just got called in. They had this guy at gunpoint. There was one state patrol that finally got this vehicle. I'm gonna go and get a better view of this vehicle here. I'll just wait here for him to move. This must have been the chase vehicle. The state patrol vehicle leaving just waved, so it's nice they're friendly, because they're not always. The fact that he's not in the back of a car is surprising. The fact that he's talking is worse. And that's probably why he's not in the back of a car yet. I believe there was a car chase, but I could be wrong.
Car chase?
Yeah, they send everybody when you run. This might be the reporting party that's in handcuffs. The way that this cop is asking questions. So he's saying, how fast were you going? He was going 90. How fast were you going? So they're trying to get this guy to admit to high speeds. I believe he's the reporting party of whatever happened here that led to this car chase. So sounds like this guy called the cops on somebody and may not have a good day himself.
Stay back for your safety, please. It's fine. Hello. Sir. Can you speak? Do you speak? Do you speak?
Do I need to?
You don't have to. I was going to see if you saw what happened. Alright. You just stay back for your own safety, alright?
Please stay back for your own safety too. I don't want to be bothered. Have a nice day.
Stay back.
Oh, you meant literally I couldn't move an inch forward?
You can come as far as here.
I wasn't any farther than there, was I? So why were you coming to tell me that you told me to stay back?
Because I'm reiterating that I told you to stay back.
reiterating, and okay.
If you come any closer, you're going to jail for obstruction.
Any closer than that threshold you just pointed out. Let's be clear, if you're going to threaten somebody with jail. Wow. This guy's on a trip for some reason. Some people just like to exert their power. He's literally got nothing else to do here. He's walking around, looking around. And so let's go mess with the photographers. Let's make it about me. You want to be the star of this show? My goodness, PT is getting loose around here. Yeah, call the cops on somebody else, and it always doesn't end up the way you were thinking. Let's see what the chiefs have to say about their powwow. Suspect came up 30th. He came up Iris. With himself. It's the FTO officer. These guys are out of control. They just don't know what to do with the photographers. It makes them nervous, like we're the criminals. You're the criminals. Tell people to fucking not cross a threshold that they haven't crossed, or you're going to jail. If it ain't criminal, you're dumb. Here, you don't understand what I'm saying. I'll draw a picture for you. Even though we work here our whole life, we could probably understand what we're saying. I'll put it down on paper. ZFG's down here talking to some residents, and the sheriff's looking a little triggered again. Looking like he wants to stretch his muscles. He ain't yelled at nobody in about 25 seconds. And he's got the itch. This guy's over here. It's hot work keeping them journalists away. It's mighty sweaty work too. But the 6 figures I get makes worth it. They hear the radio chirping, they don't like it at all. Why would we be allowed to have the same radio equipment as them? That's not fair. And these pesky body cameras, they gotta go. It'd be interesting to pull the body or dash cam off some of this chase video that allegedly happened. Guess the state trooper would be the one to look at. He had the one first here drawn at gunpoint. He told me not to get any closer, right? I go back to right where I was standing before his dumbass went over to you. Right where I was standing. He comes back and says, I told you not to get any closer. It's like, what, I can't move an inch from where you're at? Like, gives me a threshold, which is like farther than I even was.
Yeah.
He's like, I wasn't even to that threshold. What the hell are you doing? I'm just reiterating my dumbass. It's nice over here in the shade. Look a little hot over there. $1 waiting on a dime. Maybe there's other crimes to go get, buddy. Well, we could stand here and listen to these two talk. We are the supervisors. We haven't said a word, though. We haven't really done much this entire time except mess with a photographer each. That was fun. Yup. Let's do it again. How many cops does it take to push a victim down the stairs?
How many?
None who fell. Ready, break. Well, looks like he'll be going free today. It is okay to call the cops on somebody today still. We're not going to arrest you because you called us. We'll just cuff you up and make you answer a million questions. Sounds like a lot of bad driving, the cop says. That's what you're telling me. It's like right on his wrist, a little red mark maybe. Oh, the handcuffs, of course. If you want an ambulance, I've asked you several times. It's my job to cover my ass after I hurt you. Let me document this. It goes in my bad boy folder. Treat photographers like shit, get shitty video. That's what is happening here. Damage report of his vehicle, maybe. How much money did the officer take out of your wallet? They must not have planted any drugs, because they'd have put you in cuffs for sure. This is what a lot of money wasted looks like. Yuck, yuck, yuck. It's hot work standing here in the shade. Abusive force issues. I spoke to him about it. We gave him the business card. You're not going to complain, right? Right? We were good to you, right? Right? Yeah, we were fair.
You want to feel my wrist?
Yeah, love to. Why don't you come over here though, because they're threatening us with arrest for fucking going in the street.
So I called 911 because the guy was following me.
Let's put it in the sun.
Because the guy was following me in a car, so they took me down.
Look at this. So yeah, this is the handcuff damage that the police do. That's freaking aggressive and tight.
And you were the one that.
So you called the guy in
Yes, he
to
was
report what happened?
He was chasing me,
Yeah.
and I tried to film him, and I called 911, and I put my hands out the window and said I'm on the phone with 911, and they pointed a gun at my head
Yep.
and took me down.
Well, yeah, I heard on the radio that they had the RP at gunpoint as well.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
we came racing over as soon as we heard.
for as much as you were telling them, I had a feeling they were going to just take you off as well.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's what
but
we thought.
I was reporting being chased.
Yep.
And I tried to get away from the guy and running everywhere. trying to get
Report
him
the
off
cops,
the
get a gun pointed at
So,
your
we
head,
gotta
and
get
almost go to jail. Have a
Well,
nice
I'm glad
day.
It turned out okay for you, man. Got messed it.
And that's it. We're out of here. And so are they.